It was totally unbelievable. It just didn't feel real. Because he had a fractured skull, which led to a bleed on the brain as well. But then, because they'd left him so long with Inshaw, it had caused a stroke as well, which made the damage a little bit worse.
I sort of was aware of how long they'd left Kyle because I was actually on a night shift and I got the phone call in work. So I knew at that particular time how long Kyle had been in hospital, when he was taken in hospital, to when he was actually taken up to have the brain surgery. They didn't go into great detail. They sort of said off the record, well, you wouldn't tend to leave somebody with a head injury for that length of time. They then informed us that they changed all the NICE guidelines about head injuries, which was comforting in one sense, you know, that, and they assured us that they would make sure that this didn't happen again to any future patients. But in the next breath, obviously, it wasn't going to sort of make a difference with Kyle because the extent of the brain injury was quite apparent at this time. Sort of at that time, you didn't see any light at the end of the tunnel, but then these letters came and they'd accepted negligence and causation of Kyle's injuries. So at that point then we sort of started to feel really positive. When they came in with the final figure and everything, you know, it was probably a lot more than what we was expecting. But then it gives Kyle a quality of life that you could never imagine as best as what he probably possibly can live. They're really down to earth, really friendly. They'd come in and sit on the sofa, stroke the dogs, have cups of tea. Even though they would come with suits and briefcases, they never made you feel intimidated or anything like that. They're just really friendly people. And all the way through, really, they've been really sort of the support network on the whole of the medical negligence. We always could put a face to the name. We was always familiar on, you know, if Mum ever had any queries about anything, she would just ring up and they would either, you know, give her the answer straight away, or they would give her a ring back and call back.
They're there if we need anything. Kyle can be quite single-minded at times, and I'll say, I don't know. How do we know that? Email someone. So he'll email Damien, or he'll email Lucy.
At times we wasn't sure whether we was even going to win it, but they just carried on and reassured us all the time. So it's been really helpful that we've had them on board.